Today starts a new event, but before that I would like to remind you that this Friday, 4th of October at 6 p.m. starts the Twitch stream event. This is directly from TERA. And right now, the current events are Dark Root Beer Festival, the one where you look for those pesky, sneaky monsters with the free loot that you get from hitting them once. It ends on the 6th of October. So right now also the event League of Levelers is online. Then you have the huge quest boost is also online for another 2 weeks. Then you have the bonus for Guardian missions, which started today at 10 a.m. in the morning, 2nd of October, and ends on the 7th of October, must be Sunday. No, actually it ends on Monday. Yeah, it ends on Monday at 10 a.m. So this is a Guardian mission event. To do it, you need to complete the Guardian missions and earn an extra reward every time you collect a chest. So just to remind you, there is going to be an enchanting and upgrading event starting on the 12th of October at midnight and ending on the 13th of October at 11:59 p.m. That is Saturday and Sunday, just as it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, or however long ago that was. During this event, you have a great opportunity to make a lot of gold if that is your goal. So to do that, remember, if you haven't watched my previous videos, I will repeat it again. Gather all these gems and items that you get from dungeons and Guardian missions, especially the Guardian missions right now. Especially during this event, you should do the 40 Guardian missions per day at least, per character. If you can do it, that would be awesome. Once the event comes, don't forget to use those crafting points to transform those emeralds into, oh, I forgot the names of the gems, to transform those rubies into emeralds. No, wait, those rubies into sapphires, and then those sapphires into emeralds. The diamonds, you can transform them during the event and then sell them as you craft them. But sapphires and emeralds, you should be crafting them and transforming them, all of them, into emeralds. So be sure to spend every single production point you can right now. And if you don't have enough and you know that you can't craft more than half of your gems into emeralds by the time the event comes in 2 weeks, basically it's 1 week and a half, then you should perhaps consider buying a few of those aged Elinu tiers that gives you 4,000 production points, and use those to craft them, those sapphires and emeralds, and those sapphires and those rubies and sapphires into emeralds. So of course those aged Elinu tiers perhaps are not the best thing to use when crafting sapphires and rubies, because these are quite cheap and the criticals are not really so good. So those aged Elinu tiers, they maybe won't give you really a profit on this low stage. Unless you use all the proper boosts, maybe you will get your losses from buying that aged Elinu tier. But anyway, what you should be thinking of is that in the future, in a week and a half, you will be selling those diamonds for a hefty price. During those enchanting and upgrading events, the prices skyrocket because everyone is buying them to upgrade their gear for the new island. During the last event, I don't think the island was announced. Not officially. In the Korean TERA, I think it was already announced since a long time ago. I think they were already playing on the island since quite a long time ago. But in here, officially, it was only announced a few weeks ago. Well, maybe just a week or two ago. So yeah, and I think that was before the event was even before the enchanting event, before the last enchant and upgrade event, like the one we're supposed to have right now in a week and a half. So yes, crafting the sapphires and emeralds using the aged Elinor tiers if you don't have the proper amount of production points that you get every day by just waiting for them to refill. If you don't have enough of those, just buy the aged Elinor tiers. So on another note, yeah, if you don't have the money to buy the alchemy reagent 5, or is it 4 or 5? I think it's 5. So if you don't have the money to buy that, or you don't want to spend the money, you can just collect opal essences and create alchemy reagent 1. Either that or buy alchemy reagent 1 and transform them into alchemy reagent 2 using the obsidian essence crystals. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's usually what I use in crafting. I don't know if I forgot anything of the boosts here in order to help you with the crafting. Well, what is there? The pies, the alchemy reagents, and what else? Well, I guess you can also use your pet if you have one. Certain pets as a random skill. You do know that when you get a partner, not a pet, when you get a partner, he generates a random skill. One of the set skills is the one that gives you the power increase. That one is always the same, but the second skill is always a random one, if I'm not wrong, and so just happens I actually got a pet that gives me crafting criticals. So if you have the pet with the crafting criticals, the moon guard pie, and the alchemy reagent 5 or 4, whichever, if it's the 5, then you should get a pretty decent critical in terms of crafting diamonds. The only downfall of crafting diamonds is that it's so expensive point wise. It's 500 points, so if you have your full bar recharged, it will give you 4, 6, 8 diamonds. I mean, that's a lot, yes, but if you buy the Elinor tiers, that will fall into a pretty penny for you. And of course, to get the emeralds to craft the diamonds, you also have to spend Elinor tiers, a lot of Elinor tiers. So by the end, if you don't use the critical, all the buffs and the potions and the pets to craft the diamonds, then you will not get the maximum bonus, the maximum critical rewards from that. And of course, keep stocking up on those plates and those other items that you will need to enchant your earrings, rings, necklaces, circlets, belts, brooches, and your armor and weapon. So what else? Oh, by the way, Oh, actually no. I will talk about that in some other video, maybe before the event starts, to help you guide to help and guide you through the event, what you should and what you should not enchant and upgrade based on your playstyle, whether it be PvE, be it PvE, PvP, whichever one you bet on, whichever one you use the most in game, I guess. I will try and make a distinction between what is more important for you and where you should spend money and where you shouldn't spend money, and just use it to sell it and make a pretty penny for the new patch, because who knows, maybe the new Exodus Island will provide you with new types of gear, and here you are spending 1,000,000 or more, actually more, if you combine with, if you take into account the itchings and everything else that you need to make top gear. You will need over 1,000,000, way over 1,000,000, 2,000,000, 3,000,000. I mean, I've never enchanted my armor till the last tier, so I wouldn't know, but I'm pretty sure it's around 2-3 million at least to enchant and put those itchings on your armor. Okay, so yes, I haven't spoken about everything in this video, but I will keep something for the next week when the event is coming closer, so that you don't forget, so that I can help you choose the best option for your playstyle of whether or not you should sell more or enchant more. So yes, right now, after this video, I will prepare a new video. I will actually leave it for the night, because it will be around an hour long, and that will take many hours to upload. So I will upload another video right now, just as you are looking at this video, and yeah, tomorrow you will see a 1 hour long video of the last CU, so don't miss it. So with that, I will end my video here. I hope you liked this episode of TERA. Don't forget to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, leave your comments down below. I do read those and respond to those, and I will see you guys in the next video.